guys, this is Coop. We're actually just left PRX Performance. We're at the marketing director's house, Fargo, North Dakota. He says he has a sweet home gym. I want to see it. We're going to check it out, do a walkthrough, and do a little bit of a workout. Let's do it.
My name is Ryan Sheely. I'm a digital marketing specialist for PRX Performance. Okay. I run all the social media platforms, and then I'm the director of new product development. So whether that be a small $50 product or a big $2,000 product, it's cool to see that from beginning to end. So we can deal with that on a daily basis.
This is the reverse hyper GHD fold down solution. So just imagine a typical reverse hyper. I've got two of them. I got one in my garage. I hate it because it takes up so much space. All you end up using it for is just setting your drinks on, right? It's like, you know, it's like a desk.
Yep, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna release this latch here. We're gonna pull from the bottom. The bottom comes out first. Come straight down. So we have two 150-pound shocks. So I gotta just go straight up, gotta lock in. I finally pulled the trigger on a house, and the house hunt was fun because we obviously want what obviously, like, my fiance has something in her mind. We want this kind of house to cater to these needs. I'm like, well, I want a finished off garage with an open wall that I can put a garage gym in. So I first had to buy a house, had to get that out of the way. And then after that, the funnest thing about having a garage gym, I think, was before I even had one. And that was planning everything out, the equipment I was gonna get, because I did it all in one shot. I wanted everything there right away and then start to add from there. So I picked out my color scheme, my equipment, designed it all on like a piece of software, and that was the best part of it. So that's kind of where the whole journey began. I trained primarily powerlifting. Started powerlifting probably a year and a half ago, and I work with a coach. Actually, I tell people all the time, having a coach is so underrated, and especially when someone like me who's in the garage gym working out by themselves, I have that accountability to send videos to my coach, to get critiques back. And I essentially have someone to work out with even though he's not even here. Yep. So that's been a huge key in lifting by myself, kind of trying to stay motivated. But I've been hitting a powerlifting split for the last year and a half, switching it up as we go. And having a garage gym, I don't have everything a commercial gym would have, but I make it work. We did seated rows with 2 mobility bands and dumbbells as our foot plates. So it's kind of like a lot of improvisation when you're working out in the garage gym. And like I said, I wanted the equipment that I knew my programs were going to cater to. I already knew what that was. And it's not as much equipment as people would think. Yeah. It's a couple different bars, it's some mobility bands, and then it's just a squat rack. That's the best part about it. Yeah. I think I am the black sheep of this situation, to where I bought everything at one time. Yeah. I didn't need all this stuff at one time. What I really needed was, I needed a squat rack, I needed bumper plates, and I needed a barbell. Mm-hmm. The dumbbells, that's just an added bonus. I could use mobility bands, I could use some other form of resistance. Yeah. So to think that you have to buy everything in one shot that's a myth. It's a myth in the industry.
Okay guys, we're here with Ryan from PRX Performance. This is just a standard 2-car garage. Yeah. We're in Fargo, North Dakota, so it's pretty cold. I noticed one of the first things was this heater. How cold does it get here, like in the winter?
Yeah, so what's nice about this is I have a digital clock that has the temp on it. So right now it's 78 degrees. It'll normally get to like 80, 81 on a hot day like today. Okay. In the winter, it'll get down to like 17 inside of here. Luckily it's insulated, and I have the heater. The heater's not the most cost efficient, but at the same time, I'm willing to turn it on so I can get out here and get some work done.
Definitely. Your garage door, it's insulated as well. Yep. So, you know, living in this cold condition, you got to make it so you can actually get out there and work out. So I get it. And then you've got stall mounts. Yep. You're basically picking up one stall, so you park one car in here? We
park one car on that side. If I need to, I'll just drive my truck right over top of the stall mats.
See, that's really smart. So he's got stall mats that take up one side of the garage, but if need be, he can park both cars in here. Pretty cool. So these are just horse stall mats from some
Fleet Farm.
Okay.
Yeah, the Midwest hardware store.
Yeah, just a feed store, which is cool. And so everybody's looking for exercise mats. These are the ones you need. 3/4 inch, 100 pounds a piece. They last forever. Let's start with your rep fitness bench. So just want to say this, he works for PRX Performance, but he still buys some stuff from other companies if he thinks it's a good product, which is cool. So tell me about why you went with that bench, what bench it is, and just what you like about it.
Yeah, so again, I work for PRX Performance, but that doesn't mean that other companies don't create good products. So I actually bought this based off of your review of it.
Great.
I wanted an incline-decline bench. So with this, I don't have the decline attachment right now for the specific bench, but you got just full incline all the way up to military press.
Yeah.
I don't have zero gap would have been nice, but again, I'm not picky when it comes to having the gap between the small pad and the big pad. So honestly, it's super lightweight. I can pull it straight over to my rack. I can do my free weights on it, and it's nice because I can do my free weights. I can put it in the rack, but I can also just throw it off to the side when I don't need it anymore. So this is like the designated bench area.
Yeah, great looking bench. Do you regret not getting the zero gap at all, or are you happy with?
I'm happy with this.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, and I do mainly powerlifting splits, and even with that, I don't need a comp bench. I don't need a big fat pad. This does a job for me.
Definitely, awesome. So over here we've got a Marcy dumbbell rack. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay, so you got that. Tell them how you got that.
Yeah, the Amazon special. So cash back on the credit card. You can never go wrong with that. I want to say I saved up enough, but I actually spent enough money to get this for free off of Amazon. So once I got that, this was like the final piece to my garage gym. All my dumbbells were laying on the floor, waiting to get that extra cash back on the credit card.
Awesome.
So I can load it up.
So it's got 5 to 80s, some in 5 pound increments, mostly in 10 pound increments. Why'd you go with like full-size dumbbells versus like Power Blocks or Iron Masters or something like that?
I like to, I'm the type of, I've used Power Block, I've used regular dumbbells obviously. I'm the type of guy where when I'm done with this set, I like to throw my dumbbells down.
Okay, yeah,
I like to come from a full press down to the ground. I like to huck them on the ground.
Okay.
Honestly, like I beat the shit out of my equipment. I definitely put it to use. So that is kind of the thought behind the rubber ones. Power Blocks are great, but it wasn't good for my situation.
Yeah. And you've got mirrors. This is actually one of the first, I think, garage gyms we've seen on the tour that has mirrors.
Yeah.
So you just stand here and flex, or
stand here, flex. You get that good pump in. You got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
No, I'm big on form and technique. That's to me that's the best way to level up your game, is to be able to see how you're doing something.
Yeah.
Now in a powerlifting meet, you have no mirrors to look into to see your form, see all that kind of stuff. So I like to get that taken care of beforehand and know that everything is super dialed in.
Yeah.
Whether it's dumbbell.
It also opens up the space.
Absolutely.
So it feels like it's a lot bigger than it normally is. That's one reason small gyms always have mirrors.
Yep.
Lets in more light. So I think it's cool. And then you got a TV up here.
I got the TV.
Do you typically play stuff while you train, or like music? What do you do?
Yeah, I'll throw the news on in the morning.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't watch it a ton, but
background noise.
It gives me something to look at.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking at myself in the mirrors.
Yeah.
I'm watching a little TV.
Cool.
Just kind of walking around between sets.
Then here we've got, this is PRX right here. So this is a PRX, what is this rack called?
The 4-peg weight storage.
4-peg weight storage. Okay, this guy sells them for a living. So 4-peg weight storage, and it's solid. I mean, I love the look of it next to the rack.
Yeah.
And then you've got, how much weight do you have here? 220,
there is
30, close to 5?
Yeah, close to 5.
So you could, if you're powerlifting, you're gonna be able to lift any weight that you can lift. A little bit less than I can lift.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just screwing with you, dude. No. We're probably very similar. So you got bumpers, just standard rubber bumpers?
I got standard bumpers.
Like recycled bumpers? Why'd you go with those if you're powerlifting versus iron or something else?
Again, it comes with the perks of working for a weightlifting company, or an
These are
equipment company.
leftovers.
This is what we had in stock.
Cool.
I bench with rubber plates.
Yeah.
I deadlift with rubber plates. I squat with rubber plates. It again, to me, I don't need the nicest comp plates. I just need 45 pounds to be 45 pounds.
Definitely.
So I can put it on each side.
Yeah, you're in a garage gym.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then this is kind of the I mean, this is the big piece of the
centerpiece.
entire gym. Yeah, so this is the PRX Pro Profile Rack or just Pro Rack?
Profile Pro Rack.
Profile
Yep.
Pro Rack, okay. And this one is extra special because it's Cerakoted.
Yeah.
So it's a clear, like basically a clear grind with a clear, or basically it's like a grind with a clear powder coat or clear Cerakote on top. Yeah.
Yep.
Which, I mean, it looks cool. It looks like stainless.
Well, and what's weird is that we just picked out a random paint before I had this rack from my garage, and the rack kind of like blends in.
Oh, it does.
So I'm like, this couldn't work down any better.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's mean. So this, I mean, this is your guys' best squat rack you guys make.
Yep.
This is probably your best selling piece of equipment, the profile rack.
Yep.
What do you, I mean, you sell them for a living. You're like their spokesman. What do you like about this rack versus what else is on the market?
Convenience, man. The biggest thing that it comes down to is time, convenience, and the fact that I can get it up into the wall in 1 to 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So with that, when I deadlift, if I'm using bands or anything like that, I can put the rack up into the wall. I can have all this open floor for my deadlift area to put my bands, my dumbbells. It all just comes down to convenience for me.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not disassembling pins. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm literally up and down in 2 seconds. So that's the biggest thing for me. I went with the 96-inch rack over the 90-inch just because I like to jump up a little bit and not have to like bend my knees.
Yeah.
I'm not a CrossFitter, so I don't do kipping stuff, but it's just nice to be free hanging from the top.
Definitely. So one question I have is you work at a gym equipment company. You have a full decked out gym there.
Yep.
Why have a garage gym?
We talked about this earlier. I'm the type of person I like to lift in my own environment, my own atmosphere. That's the biggest perk of the garage gym is being able to customize it how I want it to.
Yep.
And I like to lift by myself. Actually, as weird as that might sound for some people, they're very group oriented. I like to be in here by myself. The fiance occasionally might make a trip in here while I'm working out, and headphones are still in, we're still getting after it. Trying to just like get in and out as fast, not as fast as possible, but as efficient as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the biggest perk about having a garage gym for me is I like to lift alone, and I can make it my own.
Yeah, and you can do it anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can come up here anytime, day or night. The garage door's closed and you can train, definitely.
Yep.
So you can meet your goals easily. So a couple bars here. You've got, is this a PRX women's bar?
Yeah. Yep, both
and
are
then
PRX
PRX
bars.
men's bar?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Yep, we got men's and women's. The fiance on the left, mine on the right.
Yeah.
But I actually do like to use the women's bar for.
To be honest, the
doing curls.
women's bar looks like it's been used the most.
It has.
So what does that say about you?
It's saying something right there. I gotta dirty my hands up a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got Titan Safety Squat Bar version 2.
Yep.
Which, you know, this is an amazing, for the price, it's a great squat, safety squat bar. What's this one? I haven't seen.
So that's a Troy barbell.
Okay.
I got the Troy grip plates right here.
Okay, cool.
That's a Troy barbell Walter grip bar.
Okay.
That's actually what we sell on our website right now.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
It's nice. The knurling's good on it. You can use it for skull crushers, for bench variation work, stuff like that. So it's a pretty versatile piece of equipment, and I actually use it as like a makeshift log press, because I can get my hands in that neutral grip position. But I use it for all kinds of stuff. It's pretty versatile.
Sweet. And then next to it's a fat grip.
Yep.
What is this, 2-inch?
Yes, 2-inch.
1.9.
And that was like we had that bar in the warehouse for months.
Okay.
I could use an axle bar.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the garage.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then a curl bar.
Yep, the PRX International curl bar.
With bushings.
Yes, and feel the knurling on that too. That's like some of the more aggressive.
Oh wow.
knurling. Yeah,
that's nice.
It rips, which I like.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, no, I think that's really nice.
You got the whole assortment of bars.
And then the stand here, you guys sell that?
Yeah, that's the PRX 6-bar weight storage,
that's
or
sweet.
6-bar bar storage.
I like that. Looks really good.
So it's good for, our staple bar storage right now is hanging from the top, so you don't have to lift everything up and put it back in.
Yeah.
But for specialty bar wise, it's easier to go up and down.
Definitely. Yeah.
And be able to fit all those bars in there.
Yeah.
So essentially 4 specialty bars, count the pull-up bar, in one bar storage, and I can the gun rack storage is another option, but I don't have space for that.
Yeah.
Unless I go to the other side of my garage, which is that's the garage and this is the gym.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of keep them separate. That works out perfect.
Cool, sweet. This right here, tell me what this is.
The chalkboard. So we like to, we just kind of like to keep a tally, keep each other accountable. Again, there's usually like 2 of us who lift in here at different times. But the goal is to get like 20 sessions per month.
Oh, okay.
So if we can get 20 sessions per month between Meg and I, that's a win.
That's cool. That's awesome.
You know, put a little motivation up there, what the goals are. When you lift by yourself, it's tough to kind of stay focused and stay on track because you don't have that accountability.
Yeah.
So I like to put a little motivation up there.
Sweet.
And have something to work for.
Sweet, so he's going for a 500-pound deadlift.
Yep.
Which you'll be, what are you, 26 now?
26 now.
Okay, so
I'll hit it by the time I'm 27.
Okay.
For reps, too.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
That's cool, awesome. Okay, well, you want to train?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.